Howdy, this is the Flying Auditor. From our hangar with the covered velocities behind me. It's been windy as all get out today. I've got it all covered because, unfortunately, because this is not an airtight hangar, sand and dust gets in this bloody thing, so I've got to keep it covered. I don't want to put my real cover on because it's a pain in the ass to get on and off, so this is easy. I want to talk to you a little bit about my friend, Blind Justice, Mike Nelson. I'm going to show you a video, most recent from Mike, about his interactions that he's had with a gentleman by the name, I won't call him a gentleman, I call him an asshole, by the name of Brian Gray out of Lynn Haven, Florida. This Brian Gray character is one of the counselors at a vet center in Lynn Haven. And he was purportedly this real good guy. He himself is a veteran, retired from the Army National Guard, did some tours overseas, has a master's in theology and a master's in occupational therapy or whatever the hell the guy's got. And in my humble opinion, Brian Gray is an absolute disgrace to the Veterans Administration. He's an absolute disgrace to the Christian faith just by the virtue of how he's treating at Blind Justice. This guy needs to be fired. And Brian, if you watch this video, I'm going to make it my life's mission to make damn sure you don't work for the VA. You shouldn't be close to a veteran. You are the most condescending, most manipulative individual I have ever seen. And the videos are proof, and you lie on the videos, pretty apparent. I've got the proof of that. Unfortunately, the VA is such a big, massive behemoth, it's near impossible to get federal employees relieved of duty. They're just shifted around to cause problems for someone else. But in my world, I'm going to do everything in my power to help Mike at Blind Justice get his services that he's due. This video you're going to watch is a video that was taken not long ago where Blind Justice was going to get services, and Brian Gray baited at Blind Justice in, met him 30 minutes away from the VA center that was closed, that Mike was trespassed from and where his digital eyes were stolen from. And this guy, Brian Gray, was one of the counselors at that location, an intake counselor, if you will. And this guy, Brian Gray, was said to Mike, yeah, come on in, I'll help you, we'll get you in, yada, yada, yada. And what Blind Justice has done, he has spoken to a guy by the name of, I don't remember the guy's name, Dudley, I think, who is the supervisor over a guy named Tim Virilio, which is an associate director, oversees all these vet centers in so many states in Florida and in other states, I think. And Dudley is the guy that's above him. And Dudley spent several hours, from what Blind Justice has shared with me, indicating here's what you need to do to come into the vet center to be seen for your issues. And Mike is a combat veteran, Green Beret, served multiple tours. He's got injuries, he's got problems, and the man needs to be taken care of. And I've been part of the Veterans Administration for well over 3+ decades. I've gone through 4 different veteran regional centers around the nation, and I have never once ever in 30 years have to show my DD-214. All I did was bring my VA card in. They linked up to the system, downloaded my information, I was good to go. And it just amazes me at how badly they're treating Mike, and they're trying to put stuff in his records to make him appear that he's a problem child, yada, yada, yada. This is a big story. And I've taken personal interest in this. And for videos coming out, there's going to be some big news coming out that's going to rock the nation, and I'm hoping it's going to happen pretty quick on behalf of Mike. So Mr. Gray, beware, be warned. I'm coming for your job. I'll make sure you will not have a job. You don't need to be a counselor. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're running for a commissioner's seat, maybe the election's already been done, and you've shown yourself in a military uniform, and in one of your sites you're putting out your va.gov website as an email address. I wonder if you're supposed to do that, Mr. Gray. Are you supposed to be using a federal email address for a personal endeavor for an election? Interesting. Guys, I wouldn't trust this guy as far as I can spit. Never met the guy. I have no desire to meet the guy. What I have seen disgraces me, makes me sick that this man's part of the VA. So enjoy the video. You can tell I'm fired up and pissed off about this. If you got questions, email me. You can go to my channel, Flying Auditor, and you'll be able to see that from there, all right? You see my hat? That's how I feel about who's in office right now. All right, guys. God bless America and God bless our troops.
Go call the police.
Sir, I'm going to give you an option to wear a face shield if you don't want to wear a mask.
What's that?
A face shield or a mask, whatever one you decide.
No, I can't because of a disability.
What has your disability got to do with the face mask? I understand the mask itself, but the face shield doesn't cover any of your nostrils or any of that stuff up.
Right. But I navigate by sound.
I understand. And this blocks your sound? Is that what
Yes.
you're saying to me?
The face shield blocks the sound. Not only
Okay.
does it change the sound profile as sound comes to your ears, like it reflects off the shield, but it also reflects my sound from my breathing, from my speech, and so it washes out my ability to navigate and know what's going on around me.
All right, we're going to let it go for right now,
Okay.
but we need to see about something here.
Yeah, I'm happy to meet with Brian outside or wherever. I don't have to be in this building.
I have no idea. Yeah. The vet center running things.
Is that who he's seeing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if we want to sit outside, so we're not in your building with your rules.
Sir, go ahead and sit down there.
Yeah.
Are you able to locate a chair? It's right in front of you, sir.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks. All right, that was the same voice. No, I'm not okay, Shanna.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
I'm Brian with Vet Center.
Hey, Brian.
You doing okay?
Been better.
I hear you.
Don't
You know how
like-
the policy is.
No, I don't.
Which one would you like?
What do you mean?
You got to wear one of these.
One of what?
A mask or a face shield.
Oh no, I can't wear either.
Okay, well, that's VA policy. I
Okay.
can't help VA policy.
All right. Well, will you meet with me outside then? So we're not.
I can't. We're not allowed to do that
Why that? Why is that?
because we're not allowed to meet in the parking lot that's outside the VA facility. I mean, I'm happy to work with you, but
It doesn't sound like you are happy to work with me. That you're not. You're actually making accommodations for me.
I'm not making accommodations because I'm not VA policy. VA policy specifies that
Okay.
everybody has a mask, or
You guys don't have that at the vet center.
we do.
No. Nobody was.
Okay.
Nobody was wearing a mask at
This
the vet
is-
center.
this
Nobody
is
told me anything about a
You wanna
mask
wear
at the
one
vet
of
center.
these?
What's that?
Do you want to wear one of these?
One of what?
This.
Mike is blind.
This is VA policy. You have to wear one of these. I can't override VA policy. Do you want to wear one of these? Yes or no?
When you say one of these, what are you talking about?
Okay. You're going to have to leave unless you wear a mask or a face shield. That's all there is to it. I don't control VA policy. I don't. Make
So you're Brian Gray with the vet center?
That's true.
Okay. And you're refusing me care.
Well, I'm enforcing VA policy because that's what I was told. to do.
Okay.
Because that's what I was told to do.
Okay. But what VA policy? Will you get the policy for me?
That is VA policy.
Will you get me the policy?
I don't have it.
You don't have it? Can somebody get me the policy?
He's telling me that you can decline different services. Okay.
And, okay, you cannot come any further unless you wear a mask or a face shield. Because that's VA policy, everybody is treated the same.
Can you give me the copy of the policy?
I don't have a copy of that policy.
Okay. So have you seen the policy yourself?
I have.
And you're aware that there's exemptions for medical reasons?
This facility does not have that exemption, no.
Well, it's required to. It's federal law. So like this facility doesn't work outside of federal
wear
law.
a face mask or a
It
shield.
actually doesn't.
That's the end of the conversation.
There's no federal law that says that there
You have
is
the
requirement for a
option,
face
if he
shield.
wants to call you, he can do that. but he
We
has to
can
leave.
do it over.
Can do it over the phone?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you have to have a copy of DD-214. Do you have a copy of DD-214?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, a
Can I
copy
look
of
at it?
DD-214, you can give me a call, we can. Definitely.
Did Joseph Dudley, did Joseph Dudley talk to you guys yesterday?
I have no doubt.
Do you know who Joseph Dudley is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. He said he was going to call you guys and make sure that.
Talk to you about all that. That's beyond my pay grade.
Well, it has to do with my DD-214. That's why I'm seeing it.
Yeah, it's required. And but I'm not fact, it's the only one, actually.
Yeah, he said that he was going to talk to you guys and make sure that you guys know that I'm bringing in a DD-214 with my full social redacted. So I'll let you look at it.
Okay. I'll go make a copy, but,
No, I'm not going to let you make a copy, but you can look at it.
no, unless I can make a copy, you cannot be a client of the Vet Center.
Why is that?
Because that's required.
Okay, can you give me that policy?
No, my supervisor, Mr. Dudley himself told you that.
Who?
Mr. Dudley himself told you that.
No, he didn't. He said
Are you going to give me a copy of that DD-214?
I have a copy. I have a copy that you can look at.
No, I
And
need a copy
confirm
for-
that I meet the
Okay.
requirements for service.
No, I need a copy of that for your records.
No, he didn't say anything about providing a copy.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not. Okay, yeah, there is no argument. Like I'm just following your guys' guidelines.
He needs to leave. He's not following this policy, and he's not going to give you a copy of the 214, so we're done.
Okay.